How's it going, everyone? Maryland here, and that's right, it's time for more Terraria! Yeah! Oh yeah! Last time I started up the Celestial events, and this time I'm going to finish what I started and take down the final pillar, and then fight against the final boss. Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. So, I went ahead and I set up this little house here for the nurse, but I don't know why she's not here. Hey, what's that all about? She should be here, but I guess she's just wandered off or something. Or maybe she still needs to spawn there. Well, whatever the case, if she's there, great. If not, we're just gonna have to cheese it. But one thing I know, or I guess we won't even be able to cheese it. She's really the reason I'll be cheesing it. I'm gonna set my spawn point here. And I recommend you set your spawn point to wherever your arena will be, because you want to teleport back and make sure you're totally set for the fight, because you'll only have about a minute before the time you take on the final pillar and the time you have to fight. Also, if you have any heart statues, wire them up to a timer, and then every, I think it's 3 seconds, you can get up to 3 hearts from a single statue, and it's just good passive healing. Which is nice. I figure, you know what, might as well. Alright, so let me go ahead and use these buffs here. Summon up the big old dragon who's hungry, and, yeah, I'm gonna head on over to the Nebula pillar and fight against the Nebula, and then make my way back here. I'll see you in a moment. Alright, well, sounds like I'm over by the, Nebula area, and wow, is this pink. So I'm actually, oh my goodness, I'm blind. Yikes. Yeah, some of the enemies here can blind you temporarily, which, not very good. It definitely messes with your whole, rhythm of things. But yeah, I'm gonna go melee for this, and we'll see how that goes. With the, solar eruption, I mean, it just hits everything so hard, which is nice. Okay, so there's the pillar. That's good. Ow. Hey, don't make me switch. I still will do it. Oh! I'd like to hold off on using any buffs until right before the fight. Alright, you know what? This is not going as well as I would have liked. I mean, it's still going alright. I'm just so used to my arrows. I'm definitely a fan of ranged all the way till the end of the game. But this is a good time to switch, too. Don't get me wrong. What is that thing following me? Yeah, this is a pretty crazy area. I don't really think I'm gonna have a moment to swap, but that's okay. Alright, this thing should be breaking pretty soon, because I did kill 50 of something. 50 of the brain sucklers. Oh man, this is some crazy stuff. Alright, oh there it goes. Okay, well, here we go. And, oh, almost. All right, the final pillar. Here we go, guys. This is it. Impending doom approaches. Yeah, so I'm gonna teleport back. Uh-oh, looks like she's not here. That's not good. I don't have much time. I might be able to run over. Get some quick healing. Teleport over. Buff. Swap for Shroomite, and hope for the best. Here we go! I'm gonna go with the Vortex Beater. Love how the music just fades. It's the Moon Lord! Oh, man. Yeah, so this is a tough fight for sure. The first time you fight him, you're probably gonna be like, what is going on? He's shooting like weird ball things at you left and right. He's got that big laser. And that's why it's really a good idea to have a shelter like this. Sort of like how I cheesed it with the UFO thing. Definitely helps. So, one thing I definitely need to mention, oh great, a blood moon. Whoa, oh no, yep, that hurt. I definitely want to mention, you want to try take out the eyes as even as possible. Because, yeah, once you kill them, they'll kind of disappear from his body, for lack of a better word, and they'll shoot stuff at you. Now, you can dodge the laser, but it's kind of tough. Oh, man. All right, so now I'm aiming for his head. Ow, that laser got me. What am I aiming for now? Yeah, there, the head. That opens up, and I think I just took out the head, which is good. Now it's just a matter of doing damage to the core. The core has a pretty good amount of damage it needs to take. I think 50,000 in normal. The eyes, they shoot stuff at you left and right. Lasers and things. And of course, the head will still do a lot. I think we're almost there. Almost! Almost! Yeah! There we go! And, that's that! Moon Lord has been defeated! Yeah! And I got, Lunar Portal Staff. That's pretty cool. It's like a summon thing. It just kind of sits here and it does some stuff. I got a portal gun, and I got some Luminite. Yeah, pretty nifty. That actually went really well, given the fact that I didn't even have the nurse here. Now you show up, Hannah! Where were you when I needed you the most? Ah, darn it. Well, I mean, that did still go all right, I guess, all things considered. And it was actually a lot less cheesy than I thought. Pretty much the only main cheese was this little heart statue, which isn't really that bad. Yeah, look at this thing. It just, like, shoots lasers. That and the Stardust Dragon Staff really make for an awesome, awesome time. Well, we did it! We did it! And that's such good news. So, yeah, let me go back to, wait, do I have? Yeah, there's my nebula fragments. Let me go over to, you know what? I'm really tired of this blood moon. If there's one thing I don't want to deal with right now, it's a blood moon, all right? Bing! Yeah, I can only use it once per week, but hey, we beat the game. We don't have to worry about that anymore. Yeah, you heard me. But yeah, so that's it. We've done it. That fight actually went very well. So much of it is being able to kind of dodge and not get hit by that main laser attack. I also did have a buff. You might be wondering why I have 600. I did bring life force potions. I forgot to mention that. I think you make those with something from the Hallow, which is pretty good. All right, so Brett, what can we do now? This Luminite, we can either make bricks with it, which doesn't sound very smart, or Luminite bars, which sounds so much smarter. So we're not gonna have enough to make a full set of everything just yet, but we're doing pretty good, which is fine by me. And of course we have the nebula fragments, which could use to make something, some mage armor if we wanted, but not really necessary right now. Nebula blaze, yeah, that's pretty crazy stuff. All right, well, let's go ahead and make Luminite bars. So I had enough to make 21, so it's not really enough for everything. We could make Luminite bullets and Luminite arrows, or any of these things. The Nebula helmet, which, let's see, I think I'm gonna be, yeah, quite a bit short on that. Really good. This is end game, like total end game stuff here. And, yeah, you know, it's pretty great, regardless of which you go with. I don't have enough to make a full set of anything, but that's okay. I think we're gonna have another chance to fight the Moon Lord. Also, this portal gun. Let me test this thing out. Yeah, it's a portal gun. So if I were to shoot well, let me see, how does this work? Okay, so, I mean, it's basically just like Portal. All right, so right click does the blue, and left click does the orange. Let's try a more practical application of this. Oh, whoops, I probably could have done that a little better. Well, here we go. Woo! Oh yeah. Pretty handy, actually. Very handy if, you know, you have one place you want to get back to. I don't know if it goes away after you have beaten, well, after you've logged out, but either way, it's a great item that Moonlord drops. And of course, this portal staff. Hey, no complaints there. You just kind of set that up, and it's a turret where it just kind of shoots at stuff at random. Well, not even at random. It's like the dragon. It's such a good combo. You use the two of them. Oh, man. All right. Well, we've done it. So, you know what that means, right? No, it doesn't mean that we're completely done with the series, but it does mean we need to start thinking about expert mode. Yeah, that's right. Expert mode is coming, and I need to figure out what I want to do. And, you know, I want it to be the world where I do, like, builds and all sorts of things. I guess kind of after building some of the massive projects in this world, I realized, you know what? I'm just gonna end up rebuilding this in expert mode, so I don't really know why I'm wasting so much time. But it's okay, I'm still happy with a lot of the things I built. Wow, it seemed like gravity really... Oh, maybe it's just I'm not used to... Doesn't it seem like I'm falling a lot faster? Or maybe it's just me. What is going on? I don't know what would be weighing me down. Maybe the portal gun? Oh, that's so weird! Wait a second. So holding the portal gun causes you to fall faster? I never knew that! That's so weird. I like it though. I mean, you know, maybe you could use that somehow. Alright, but anyway, I do want to fight the Moonlord again, because, you know, there's tons of stuff that the Moonlord drops, and I also feel like that went really well. But at the same time, like, I guess I was kind of planning on fighting the Moonlord the semi-cheesy way. Okay, let me put it to you this way. Moonlord is kind of like a pizza, all right? You know, you could have no cheese. What is that? Possessed armor banner. You could have, you know, no cheese on your pizza, be weird, be like a vegan or something. Not calling vegans weird. I oftentimes go on a vegan diet, but anyway, you could go no cheese, just sauce and like veggies and stuff. And, you know, that's pretty hardcore. I don't think any of us are gonna argue that, right? That's hardcore for a pizza. Well, that's kind of going without any of the shelter even, or any like the heart statues and stuff. That's hardcore. Then you have, you know, just your standard cheese. And I'd say this is about your standard level of cheese without the nurse. You know, what I did, it was actually relatively, maybe like light cheese, you know? The heart statue, it's just one. It's not like, you know, an army of them. No honey blocks. No, you know, crazy, just, I mean, I actually went out and fought. I'm happy with that fight, actually. So that's good. Then you got, you know, your normal cheese where people have, you know, the nurse, like, kind of protected and they just go to heal. I actually would say that's normal. I've seen so many people do that, and it's really to the point where, you know, I don't really consider that abnormal. I consider that, I guess, the norm, and that's okay. And that was what I was planning on doing. I was hoping that she'd appear here after I both logged out, and then after, you know, I went over there and used the magic mirror, but nope, wasn't there. So I went with just kind of light cheese. Not no cheese, but light cheese. And then extra cheesies, where you build, like... you can do some really crazy Moonlord cheesing if you have the right structure for it. I mean, you can beat any boss if you have the right structure for it, but I guess, you know, just kind of saying, choose your level of cheese that you feel comfortable with. And I don't actually think I need to fight the Moonlord without the cheese, or with the cheese now, because, well, the fight went well, and I was just going to show you me fighting without as much cheese, and I guess I did that unintentionally. But I didn't want to ignore the fact that having the nurse makes the fight substantially easier. Because, you know, you can just go in and kind of heal and all that, and yeah, it's nice. Also, the Rod of Discord is great at dodging that laser beam. Well, I guess I'm gonna go fight the Moon Lord again. So I'm gonna deposit some of this stuff, and I will be right back. All right, lunatic cultists, let's do this again. Oh, cool, I got the Ancient Cultist mask. Oh, that's awesome. Hold on. Oh, look at me now. I look like a cool cultist. Oh, that's great. I think that's kind of a rare drop from him, too. Well, nifty. All right, let's take on the lunar event, or the celestial events now. And, yeah, I think the pillars are all in the same locations, but I think it shuffles which pillar is where. So, something to keep in mind. Okay, here we go. Fighting against the Stardust Pillar. And that's that. I actually had kind of a little bit of trouble with it, but oh well, it's fine. I took it out. Alright, looks like we're ready to fight against this one now. Hey, now, Crawlipede. Alright, that settles that. Oh, man. I tell you, this Vortex Speeder's so good here, though. Alright, a whole bunch more solar fragments. Nice. And here we go with the Vortex Pillar. Shouldn't be a problem at all. Nope, it's not. It's done. Done like dinner. Whoa, what the heck? Yeah, they can inflict a debuff on you that, like, makes your flight all weird. I forgot that could even be a thing. But, yeah, it totally is. Oh, well, at least that's the first time I ran into it for this run, so that's good. All right, one more to go, and then we're set to fight against the Moon Lord once again. So, while I'm fighting all these enemies, I guess, oh, there's all my extra nebula fragments. Huh. I guess I should mention that you can actually just spend, I think, 20 of each of the fragments to craft something that will just straight up summon the Moon Lord. So, you know, if you, I don't know, if you're having bad luck fighting Moon Lord, but you have some extra fragments, you can usually just spend those fragments and have just a fine time. Oh, a goblin army, really? Now's not the time for that, goblin army! I need some help. Alright, there we go. Okay, so impending doom is approaching, as well as the goblin army, I guess. Let me, oh, hi, sorcerer, what's up? Alright, well, Nurse isn't here, so I guess we're gonna do this no cheese again. I actually really like that kind of bullet strategy. That seemed to work very well. So we're gonna heal here. I don't think that's cheesy. And then we're gonna go for this. Let's also get these buffs going again. And we're gonna set up the Lunar Portal Staff right there. And the Goblin Army. Well, this is gonna be fun. Actually, it'll help. I'm gonna wait for the buff, though. Alright, well, let's do it again. Hopefully I will survive. Oh, man! Yep, here we go again. So again, I want to try to do even damage to, both of his hands, because the more even the damage is between the two, just the better of a time you'll have Oh man, I just face tanked that laser. All right, let's try to get the other one. All right, that's okay. Ow. Try to get a little bit. Oh no! Oh, yep, too late. Alright, well, there goes one of his hands. I actually could fight the Goblin Army for some hearts, which wouldn't be too bad. Oh, there's the laser. Dodge that pretty well, although I'm not doing as good as I was in the first fight. I think I might have also forgot to activate the thing, but it's okay. We're just gonna keep shooting, running around in circles. Holy smokes. Whoa! I think we got him. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. You got nothing on me, Moonlord. Or you, Goblin Army. Yeah, 2 Moonlords, 1 episode. Aw, sick. I got the S. Oh, hi, guy. What's up? Let me celebrate, would ya? Okay, so I got the SDMG, which is amazing. This is a dolphin machine gun. It's so powerful! I love it. Woo! It is probably the best kind of like machine gun type weapon in the game. Hey, out of my way. Hey, I need to talk to, oh. Yeah, just die. Just go away. I want to reforge this thing. Oh, agile, that's pretty nice, but so expensive to reforge it. Although, actually, this might be fine. Just because it goes so fast. I mean, look at that. Woo! Woo! It's just so powerful. I'm just tearing through these enemies. Come on, Goblin Army. I'm almost done with you. Yeah, there we go. All right, well, that was funny timing, I guess. They got to see the Moonlord. They did. They totally did. Yeah, so, I mean, that's that. We did it again, not once, but twice. And that's pretty awesome, and I should also have some where's my Luminite? Hold on. Feel like I'm missing something here. No, I guess that was on. Oh, there's all my Luminite. 71, that's kind of decent. All right, let's get rid of the blue slime banner. Is there anything else I'm missing here? I guess not. All right, well, very cool. So I guess there's just one more thing I want to do now that I've fought the Moonlord twice. And now it should be really easy with this SDMG. But yeah, I want to make some of the armor. So hopefully I'll be able to afford it. I'm not entirely sure I will, but I think I will. Also, after you've beaten the Celestial dudes a whole bunch, you'll get a whole bunch of these banners. And like, if you get multiple of them, just set them up by the area, and it just makes farming those so much easier. So I guess I don't need a portal gun. How much does this sell for? 10 gold. Yeah, all right, sure, sign me up. So my money is a little low due to all that reforging, but oh, that 20% speed increase actually might be better than damage. Just because that's so fast. And this thing goes really fast as it is. I don't know. We'll give it some thought. I'm not... Oh, harpoon. Hey, thanks. Let me go get the stuff. I'll be right back. Alright, so I got all my stuff together, which is nice. Let me go ahead and make these Luminite bars. I think I might be a little short. If I'm one short, I'm just gonna cry. So I actually want to make the Stardust set because it's just so good. Okay, so 8, 16, so that's 24, and 12. 36. But do I have enough Stardust? Oh, I definitely do. Okay, so Stardust helmet, Stardust plate, and the... Wait. Oh, no. Oh, no, do I not have enough? Stardust leggings. Okay, whew. Scared me for a moment. So this is the best summoning armor in the game. It is insane. Let me go ahead and equip it here. And even though it's really low defense, this here gives me let's see. Well, there's a guy behind me, which is kind of nice, but I can also direct him by pressing down twice on my mouse, and he'll just kind of, I don't know, beat people up or something. Plus, this increases my maximum minions, so I get 3 more from that. Plus, I can make even more. So even just with this, let's take a look at how big this Stardust Dragon gets. Oh, it's getting huge! Look at him! It's a monster! Oh, man! I love it. So let me go make some other things that will increase my summoning power. I will see you in just a moment. Alright, so remember earlier when I was telling you about the Necromantic Scroll and the Hercules Beetle? Well, let's make the Papyrus Scarab. And, yeah, there we go. So we've got a Papyrus Scarab and the Necromantic Scroll, which should help. So I don't think we'll actually need the Destroyer Emblem. I like to have other things, but let's see about that. And the Necromantic Scroll. We'll get rid of... Oh, I love these Frostbark boots and the ninja gear. In case you haven't been able to tell, I'm definitely a fan of being able to move around and dodge things. I guess I could get rid of the Celestial Shell, but I'll be really weak on defense. I'm gonna get rid of the boots. Just hope this will be for the best. It's not really a big deal, but... Yeah, see, at least I can... Oh my goodness, I'm so slow without those... Oh, alright, this dragon is getting enormous now! Look at that thing! So how much does this thing even do? It does so much damage whenever it hits anything. Let's see if I can get it to hit these dummies. Hey, hit the dummies. Come on. You know you want to. Maybe I won't be able to. Oh my goodness, 332. Oh, it's just going crazy. Yeah. So the larger dragon you have, or the larger the dragon you have, the more damage it does. And it just goes rapid fire. I mean, I'm trying to think of a boss I could fight right now. You know what? I got an idea. Let's go fight Duke Fishron. And we're gonna just... I don't know, we're gonna fight this thing with the, with summoning. Maybe this isn't the best idea, but I'm just trying to think of something that can show off this majestic beast. It's just so strong. In fact, my summoning damage is like, what, 94 now? Oh, that's just so good. Oh, I could make a summoning potion, too. Alright, well, here we are. I guess we'll go ahead and fight Duke Fishron and just see what's up. Alright, let's do this with mostly the Stardust Dragon, although I might also shoot it with my Dolphin. Now, I have low defense. That's the only downside. Oh my goodness. I'm not even attacking, by the way. Just thought I'd point that out. Not even attacking. And look, Duke Fishron, it's like at halfway already. Look at that, like what is this? Like what's up? What's up? Oh, this is bad. What up, Duke Fishron? Yeah! You just got wrecked! No! I want all this stuff. Oh, cool, another Duke Fishron mask. Oh man, I mean, what was that, okay? What was that? We can make it even faster if I rip into that thing with my Dolphin. I didn't even bother with that. So often people think you can only use one class, but remember, with summoning, you get both. Why not use both? Yeah, what up? And done. Oh, man. Yeah. Yeah. I love the Stardust Dragon, especially with all this armor and stuff. Maybe I'll do a fight against the Moonlord with it as well. Not in this episode, but yeah, I think I'll do probably one more episode. I know that there's gonna be some stuff that I missed. You know, various things. Like, I didn't make the cell phone. I didn't make the whatchamacallit. Why am I writing? I don't need to do that. Let me, just teleport back. I didn't make the cell phone. I didn't make the Ankh shield. I didn't go to the, underground frost area. Well, I mean, I went there, but I didn't record it. It's really not that exciting, in hard mode. I mean, there's some new stuff, and there's, like, I don't know. There's a lot of things that I might not have shown, but I showed most of the important things to my knowledge. There's still a lot of really cool stuff in the game, though. I'm probably not going to show it all off in normal mode, because, let's face it, I'm going to be going into expert mode really soon, and that's not, you know, like hard mode. It's actually when you start the game. It's something different. So, I will have more of a send-off episode, but in case you don't want to watch that, I do want to just say thank you so much for watching this series, and hopefully it has showed you how awesome of a game Terraria is. It's definitely one of my favorite games of all time. I've sunk over 400 hours into it, and I feel like there's still so much more I could learn. I think that the expert mode playthrough will be a lot of fun. It is not going to be as hand-holdy. I know I started this whole series quite hand-holdy, where, you know, I was telling you, all right, here's like literally everything. Sure, if you were familiar with the game, you probably, you know, could do without that, but I also think it's introduced a lot of people to Terraria that might not have gotten into it otherwise. And as the series progressed, there's a lot less of that because, you know, you've already learned a lot of the basics. But I feel it was important to have a series that was kind of built towards people that are just getting started with Terraria. So, I don't know, I've heard some excellent comments from both veterans and newbies alike. I'm sure I'll talk about this more in the next and probably final episode of this series. But yeah, let me know. Well, I don't know. I probably won't. I don't know. It's. I want to say let me know, but I don't know if I'd be able to make it a daily episode then. But yeah, we'll see. I'll probably have one more episode before this is concluded. It might not be up tomorrow, but you know, leave some comments. Let me know, you know, what you thought, if there was anything that, you know, you really, really want to see, or whatever. I don't really want to do a boss rush, just because it seems like every Terraria series ends with that. And, you know, it's really not that big of a problem. But I do kind of want to fight Moonlord again with the Stardust Dragon at full strength. But anyway, this is it for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the last episode of Mariland's Terraria Adventure. See you next time, finales! Yeah!